All right, the last one is converting between customary and metric. So this is going from inches to centimeters or something like that, okay? So the conversions for these, the chart that you need is on page 360 in your book, okay? So example 7 wants us to go from $3.89 a gallon to dollars per liter. So I'm going to start off $3.89 per gallon. I still want my dollars to stay the same, so that's not what I'm changing, okay? I'm not changing my dollars. I'm just changing from gallons to liters, okay? So I have gallons. I look on the conversion chart, and 1 gallon is equivalent to 3.79 liters. So 1 gallon is equivalent to 3.79 liters. Gallons are on bottom here, so I want them on top here so that they can cancel. And now I'm left with dollars per liter, okay? So now I have a situation where I'm dealing with money, so I do need to round, okay? And they're not gonna tell you that, but we're dealing with money. So I'm gonna take, if you multiply straight across, I'll do that first. So I have $3.89 over 3.79 liters. So I'm gonna divide those two. So I'm gonna take 3.89 divided by 3.79. And example 7 says round to the nearest cent, okay? Or excuse me, round to the nearest tenth of a cent. So the nearest tenth of a cent actually takes you to 3 places. And if you know anything about gas prices, that's actually how they measure gasoline prices, is to the nearest tenth of a cent. So my answer for this one has to be 1.026, okay? So here's a situation where they actually tell you that you have to round to the nearest tenth of a cent. So this is going to be 1.026 dollars per liter. All right, check your progress 7. This one now says round to the nearest cent. We're changing $3.69 per gallon to dollars per liter. So again, I have $3.69 over 1 gallon. It's the same conversion factor. 1 gallon is equivalent to 3.79 liters. My gallons cancel. I multiply and I get 369 over 379. I use the calculator to divide, and I get 0.97, and they told us to round to the nearest cent. So 0.97 cents per liter, or $0.97 is a better actually way of saying it. Example 8, we want to convert meters to feet. So I have 200 meters. I put it over 1. Again, from page 360, the conversion factor I need is that 1 meter is equivalent to 3.28 feet. So my meters are on top here, so I put them on the bottom here. And I multiply straight across. So I take 200 times 3 point, and I wrote 82, and I said 28. It's 0.28. 3.28. Glad I caught myself on that one. So 656 feet. All right. Check your progress 8. We are changing from centimeters to inches. So 45 centimeters. I can put this over 1. The conversion factor is that 1 inch is equivalent to 2.54 centimeters. So my centimeters cancel, and I multiply across, and I have 45 inches over 2.54. This one, example 8, or excuse me, check your progress 8, they are telling us to round to the nearest hundredth. So we're going to round to 2 places on this one. 45 divided by 2.54, and we get 17.72. Example 9, 90 kilometers per hour, and we want to convert it to miles per hour. So the hours don't need to change, we just need to convert kilometers to miles. So I look on my conversion chart on page 360, and I have 1 mile is equivalent to 1.61 kilometers. Again, kilometers are on top here, so I want them on bottom in my conversion factor. And I now have miles per hour. I multiply across, so I have 90 miles over 1.61 hours. I'm going to divide, and in example 9, they again tell us to round to the nearest hundredth. So 90 divided by 1.61, and I get 55.90 miles per hour. All right, last one. 75 kilometers in 1 hour. We want to convert it to miles per hour, so it's going to be just like the last one. 1 mile is equivalent to 1.61 kilometers. My kilometers cancel. I multiply across, so I have 75 miles over 1.61 hours, and round again to the nearest hundredth. So 75 divided by 1.61 is 46.58. And that is it for section 7.1.